What's going on, everyone? This is ODC. It's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the Batman Arkham Knight Professor Pig figure by DC Collectibles. This is figure number 10 in the series. This is one creepy looking dude, let me just say. I think this was one of my favorite side missions, to be honest with you, just because I knew who it was, and I just didn't know how creepy it was going to get with Professor Pig here. But it was really cool. I did enjoy the game. A lot of people had an issue with the ending. I'm not going to get into too much, but I still, to this day, have enjoyed the ending. Yes, I know. A lot of people that enjoy Batman, I'm sure, will disagree with me. I've been reading Batman since I was 6 years old, so I understand your problems with the ending, but for me, I didn't have an issue with it. Anyway. Long story short, let's get back to the figure here. On the side, you have a nice little depiction of Professor Pig here. On the back, you have the other figures that are left in the wave, which is Man-Bat, Azrael, Professor Pig, and the Red Hood. I believe this is version 1.2 or 1.5 or something like that. But, yeah. So, looks pretty cool. Let's not waste any more time. We'll get Professor Pig out of packaging and we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. And we've got Professor Pig out of packaging. And, yep, something bad happened. Something bad happened. And I know you're like, uh-oh, what happened? I thought you stopped with the bullshit, DC Collectibles. I really thought you stopped with the bullshit. But apparently, your QC is still poo-poo platter. You shut up, iPad. Really was excited for this figure. Really had high hopes. And it looks fantastic. There were some really cool things that I was going to point out about the figure. But I can't really do that now, because the fucking leg broke off. Yep, the fucking leg broke off. That's right. 2 seconds out of the packaging, and the leg broke off. I didn't even move the leg. All I did was I was moving the ankle because I realized that this has an ankle pivot. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. And it was a little bit stiff. So all I did was pop it, and the leg fell off. And I was like, what? No! Oh! And this thing has really good articulation, or decent articulation, but the fucking leg, like, come on, man. I mean, I get, like, some figures have issues, but for shit's sake. It's just really frustrating, and I can't even tell it. Is this a clear? This is a clear. Oh my god, son of a bitch! Look at these sneaky son of a bitches. Look at this. You ready? ODC, that's me exclusive right here. It's still a clear plastic joint. They're still using clear plastic. You know what they did? They fucking painted over it. They painted over the clear plastic. Focus. Focus. Come on. Stop. I'm too close. Sorry about that, guys. They painted over the clear plastic. You son of a bitch. We bitched and moaned for how long about their clear plastic joints, and what do they go ahead and do? They paint over their goddamn clear plastic joints to try and get away with something. To make you think that they switched out their joints. To make you think that they did better by the customer. But no. You're still giving us pieces of shit that break right out of the packaging. All I did was move the ankle. And it snapped right off. Well, his mask fits on his head. Great. Who cares? Fucking cares. And I know there's like people out there that are like, oh dude, chill out, it's just a figure. You'll get a refund. It's not about getting the refund, man. It's about being inconvenienced. It's annoying. And I'm sure DC Collectibles will send me another one, and hopefully that doesn't break, but this is why I'm taking a step back from DC Collectibles, because, and I've been saying this in a lot of videos, but maybe I just really need to follow through a little bit sooner. I was going to take a huge step back this year because I wanted to spend money on some other things that were coming out that are better quality, and their prices have raised. And if you're going to raise your prices, and you need to cut this shit out, because you're going to lose a lot more customers than just me. I'm just saying. DC Collectibles has gotten away with a lot of stuff in the past because of this, that, and the other. Oh yeah, but the sculpts are so good, and you know the articulation's getting better. Yeah, but their quality control still fucking sucks. If they're trying to pull this shit. Sorry, I'm not. It's not the fact that it's just me bitching and moaning about a piece of plastic. You know what I mean? It's the fact that it's a fucking inconvenience that I have to go send these guys a fucking email now when their product should just be good out of the package. You make enough of these where all the products should be good enough. I'm just saying. This is my little bitchy rant that I'm going to go through because I'm just tired of dealing with this horse shit. From now on, when a figure breaks, I'm just not going to buy the fucking product anymore. Just not going to do it. And I'm sorry for swearing. I'm sorry for dropping a lot of F-bombs, but it's frustrating. This is how I vent. So overall, I'd say the paint looks good on him. I like the speckled red all over him. I'd say the paint is probably the highlight of this figure. The face is definitely really creepy. I was going to go into this long thing about how nice the figure looks and how innovative certain points of articulation are, like this head that's on a ball joint. It's actually hidden by the collar, or hidden by the neck is actually pegged into the collar, which I thought was pretty cool. He does have wide jointed hips. They are there, but don't try and use them because this shit'll just break on you. Can't even use them. He does come with his doll mask and his pig mask, and I thought the overall design for this in the game was pretty good. I like his look. He's super creepy looking. Look at this face. It kind of reminds me of Escape from L.A. the plastic surgeon people. I don't know what they're called. I forgot what they're called, but kind of reminds me of that doctor. I think Bruce Campbell actually played that doctor in Escape from L.A. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is why I do reviews, guys, because it's not only just because of for my enjoyment, but it's also to let people know about this stuff. Because if no one says anything, they're just going to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep getting away with it. So hopefully they cut the shit. They cut the ever-loving shit. Very odd, and I'll just do the articulation through his leg. He does have a single bend here and a swivel. And then he has a swivel at the boot, but no ankle articulation at all. He's just kind of stuck there. But he does have an ankle pivot, which is strange, but whatever. He does have the T-jointed hips, which go out, and they can go forward, but they're just going to... I mean, this leg's probably going to snap off new. They don't really go forward that far, to be honest with you. As far as his other articulation, I just plug in my charger here. His arm he does have a single bend at the elbow. He does have a wrist hinge and a swivel. His arms can do a full 360 rotation, and his arms can go up about that far. Like I said, he does have a ball jointed head, which can look up pretty nicely and look down nicely. I thought it was just going to be a swivel like this. And he can swivel like that as well, but no job turkeys. I mean, you can kind of jive turkey him, but that's not really a jive turkey. Really a jive turkey. I think this clear. What the hell's the matter with me? I just drew a blank. You're drawing a blank. This is how you draw a blank, like this. Sorry. Okay. But his apron looks really good, and then his little bow tie looks pretty good too. Yeah. I don't know. Would I recommend this figure? No, because of the quality control. Things I do like about the figure, though, are the sculpt and the paint. I think the paint looks really good. They did a really good job, and this is actually a red spackle all throughout his body. I think it's kind of interesting that he didn't put any red on his forearms here, or on his feet. You would think that if he's walking around touching blood and stuff and it's all over his shoes, that it would be on his feet a little bit, but whatever. Yeah, chalk this up to a fail boat. All aboard the fail boat, and let's go. We bought first class tickets to Fail Island. So, yeah. I hate when figures break. I hate it when they can't stand. That's two things that, out of the package, they should not do. They should be able to stand, and they shouldn't break out of packaging. That should just never happen. As much money as they're charging for these figures nowadays, and as much product as they're putting out, and people are consuming them, they're making money. These companies are making money. They need to put more money into their quality control, is what they need to do. So, that's my 2 cents. I'm sticking to it. Would I recommend this figure? No, because of the quality control is horrible. And they're still giving you clear plastic joints, and they're trying to get away with it by painting them, which is atrocious. And they're lying to us. They're lying to you, to your face. So don't let them lie to your face anymore. So, that's my rant. This is another big reason why I'm taking a big step back from DC Collectibles, but like I said, would I recommend this figure? No. Clear plastic joints. Like I said, there are some nice things, like the sculpt looks good. It's accurate to what it's supposed to be, but if it's going to break on you, no thank you. Sorry. I'm just not going to recommend it. But that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching, as always. I always appreciate you guys and girls. And I'll see you guys on the flip side.